Fewer cars on the road, deaths among bicyclists and pedestrians have been on the decline. But a troubling trend is emerging this month as cyclist fatalities increase. Eyewitness News reporter Derek Waller has the details.
Fewer pedestrians and cyclists are dying on New York City streets. In fact, some brand new data from the NYPD shows that the number of cyclists that have died on city streets this year is down 19%, 23% lower among pedestrians. However, that decrease might be short-lived.
No one should face the choice of keeping yourself safe from the virus while exposing yourself to deadly risk.
But John Pitt says that's exactly why his younger sister is no longer with us. Cyclist and activist Sarah Pitts, an assistant district attorney in Brooklyn, took up cycling amid the pandemic. But leaving a meeting with Black Lives Matter protesters early on September 7th, tragedy struck.
And was on her way home from that meeting when she was struck and killed.
Killed by this tour bus. Her bike left at the scene. That section of Fifth Avenue under the BQE has a bike lane, but it's not protected. 17 bicyclists have been killed on city streets in 2020, but data from the NYPD shows 6 of them happened in the first 2 weeks of September. The latest on September 10th, 29-year-old Yasmani Gomez crossing Ocean Parkway, struck and killed by this Camaro.
These are preventable deaths.
Danny Harris with Transportation Alternatives says the city has been too slow to install new protected bike lanes.
Last year was shameful. We saw an almost 200% increase in bike fatalities, and now we're on track to reach a similar number.
But the NYPD's transportation chief told me while enforcement is up post-lockdown, so is traffic.
Less vehicles out there does help for the cyclists. Also, we have more speed cameras out there compared, in January compared to now. We have more bike lanes.
But critics say there's still not enough.
For 6 deaths to happen in September alone is horrifying. It's a failure of Vision Zero, and unless real effort is put into making that number 0, there's going to be another grieving family next week, next month, next year, and that shouldn't happen.
In Brooklyn, I'm Derek Waller, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.